What are you doing just sitting on the sofa?
I wasn't invited yet.
Oh, stop.
You're never
just
be
walked
invited.
Once you're in the studio,
If you just walk in, then you should
everything's
just
fair
sit.
game.
But here's the thing, I'm not that kind
Here's
of
the
guy.
thing.
You
I don't
are
like
that
to-
kind of guy. You're a pushy Jew.
I'm
You
not
are.
a pushy Jew at all. I'm not. I'm a giver.
You're a giver, not a taker.
You're not a giver.
Oh, are you kidding me?
His body, who is very brilliant, is helping me look at something, and Voss is hinting that they're going to want money.
I didn't say I want money. I'm saying,
up.
I said to him, quit calling my wife for fucking freebies, you fucking creep. All right?
Oh,
She's
what
not
is Bonnie doing for
Florentine.
you?
Here's the thing.
She's helping me look at something. She doesn't have to help me. It's,
No, she does. She likes doing
man.
it. She said she likes doing it. Because it makes her feel
This
good
fucking
about
creep
herself.
wants money.
I don't
You
want
want money?
from your fucking
Holy
horribleness.
shit.
First of all, I'm not even doing
There's
that.
a real
Do you know
thing
what
going
a
on.
favor is? Do you know what a favor is?
Yeah, something you haven't done for me ever. Okay.
What is Bonnie-
Here's a
what is
favor
Bonnie
by
doing
not
for
giving
you?
me your number. That was a favor.
I was looking over. I wrote
Oh, so
just
she's
write
looking
on
over
my
some
phone?
writings you're doing.
a couple of
Because Bonnie's a
scripts.
very good writer.
Yeah, she's a great writer.
I just wanted, I hate to say another set of eyes, but you want another person
Just to look
who
it over a
hasn't been
little bit.
involved in the process at all.
Right.
Because there's something, I'm hoping it will hit somebody like, oh yeah, this would be.
Maybe
But not
adjust
a-
it slightly or
not a
whatever.
rewrite
Maybe
for
see
a-
something that you're not seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rich wants money?
I
He
don't want-
really does. He's joking, but he does.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
I can
doing
tell
that.
by
First of
Jimmy's
all-
face that he's serious.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
here's the
What do you
thing.
say to Jimmy? Because
Well,
now
this is what I
Jimmy's
said to fucking Jimmy. I said because he sent Bonnie, and Bonnie took time. I mean, we're very busy fucking people. I'm working
You're-
two clubs.
Did you hear that?
All right.
She
Yeah.
took some time.
No, wait, hold on. Well, but relax.
You wanna
okay?
get paid.
No, we don't want to get paid at all.
Why would
But
we?
this
I'm not
is-
asking you.
Listen, I'm a fucking manager. Shut up.
Wow, this
so-
friendship is breaking up in front of
No,
our
it's
eyes.
not breaking up.
No,
what
I'm
are
not
you
gonna
kidding
not
me?
be
It's
friends
not.
with him.
How could I not be friends with a guy that uses a co-host to host? But what I'm saying is,
what?
Shut up. You brought Florentine out. You're the fucking host. You're not Martha Stewart. You don't have a warm up before you host. You're the
Martha
fucking host.
Stewart.
No, but it's a fucking casino gig, and
I don't
I'm not
care.
walking on in front of 2,000 people as they're filing in, unlike you when they're filing out.
I did. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
You're being
son.
cunty.
No, I'm not being cunty.
Yes, you are. Fuck you.
I'm being cunty.
Yes.
I'm not. Let me explain to you. I'm not being cunty.
Yes,
I'm
you
being
are.
funny. If I did that, you would fucking smash me for a year.
To have somebody go on every time I
When
fucking
we did
go
the
on.
O&A virus tour, if I had somebody go on before me to warm them up, for me to warm up the crowd, you would fucking smash me
I'm
for a
hosting.
year.
I'm one of the 4 guys hosting the show. I'm not. I'm the show. I'm not the warm up.
I know, I
we
was the
have a
host.
guy go up because what happens is it's a playoff game, and I realize that the shows are much better when somebody goes on and kills up front. What's the matter with that?
Well, I think Florentine should have been able to have a warm up.
But Florentine was a surprise guest. You dope.
Dope.
What are we
I'm not
talking
being
about?
cunty. I'm not being cunty.
All right. We're
You
talking
listen.
about
But here's-
anti-social
here's-
where Jimmy decided to have Florentine do a
But it
little time
wasn't. We
before
were
he hit
all
the
happy
stage.
to have Florentine on the
Right.
show.
Yes,
And
of
we did,
course.
uh,
of course, he's a funny guy, and
Yeah.
he's well known.
Right.
And when
Really
people are happy
uncomfortable
when
in
somebody
here.
does a guest spot, they
Very
do it in the
uncomfortable.
middle of the show, not in the beginning. That's just how guest spots are. When I
Well, you do enough of them, you
I
should know.
know.
This was
But I'm
not.
not
This was another guy. It was a special guest, and we did have him go up first because fucking I have to be out there and come back, and I'm not doing fucking 5 minutes. I'm doing 15
I know,
minutes.
but when I hosted on a virus, they were fucking walking in and
well,
saying,
good for you.
Doing good
Okay.
today, yeah?
Who cares? Good for you.
Terrific.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
But here's the thing with Bonnie.
Wow, this is
likes
a
doing-
bad start to your
Why? What
appearance.
fucking? What do you mean it's a bad
Very
start?
Really
confrontational,
bad
Friends,
start.
Rich.
You want
You're very confrontational.
You want Bonnie to get paid to look
I
at a
don't like-
script,
He does.
and,
No, I
and you're
don't. I really
trashing
don't.
Jimmy's fucking comedy
And you're
tour that
being
he's putting
cunty.
together.
I'm
You're being
fucking with
cunty. You're
saying
Jesus.
he-
He destroys
you're
me
saying
every
he
time
need-
I come in
he
here
needed-
about my being a host.
No, but when I came out,
He shouldn't.
This is what I said to him. I'll tell you. I said, first of all, you're not aging well. That's all. But he might have got mad about that.
no,
But,
I didn't. I still look young. I'm just tired.
Okay.
Wait, you
So-
said he's not aging well,
Well,
too?
he's not. You could tell when he's like 50, he's going to be very creepy. And I just as a friend telling another friend.
All right.
to,
Well, what would you know about friendship?
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? So here's the thing. He asked Bonnie, and Bonnie likes doing that. She likes helping people out. Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. We're
and
friends
then
for
he said-
years.
Then he said, "Can you meet me in New York and do whatever?" And that's cool too because she's coming in Monday.
She
So
said
she would do it.
Bonnie said that we could meet and sit down. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
But I flew home from L. She was in L.A. She was in the city for something else. She didn't come in to see me. She was in for something else. And I had flown home on the red eye, and I went home to lay down for an hour. And I just slept, and I texted her after. I'm like, sorry, I was fucking crashed. She goes, no big deal. Because she was already there for something else.
Right.
She likes doing it. She really does. But I'm joking with him. He takes it too little because he.
I took it literal because you said it more than once.
No, I said it.
I know what humor is. I do it for a living too.
I said it. Yeah, if someone's in front of you, I said. I said to him, she looked at your stuff. I go, when you bring your BMW in and you get a mirror on the BMW, to fix your BMW, do you get it for free? That's all. I just said, I'm just, throwing a little joke out there.
And I joked back, and I'm like, well, I would hope so. If I cut the BMW company enough.
Yeah.
If I've mentioned the BMW company, but he's kind of kidding.
No, I'm not.
But he's
listen, I'll call Bonnie. The last thing
you want Bonnie to get paid?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I want
$25,000
from you to invest in our fucking movie. Or today, I have to sell 5,000 CDs. That's the fucking reason I have to sell 5,000 CDs.
That'll be 1,000 times what you've sold already. Good luck.
5,000 CDs today.
But you want Bonnie to get paid from Jimmy?
No, I don't. Not at all. Because she's friends. We're friends. Friends help friends
but it
out.
sounds like
when
He's saying friends help friends out because it sounds like a PSA. He doesn't. It's not coming from the heart. He's saying that.
That's not true. That's not true. Anytime you had a
why do you feel like she
that's
needs?
Not true.
Why do you feel like she wants to get paid?
No,
Jimmy.
I don't know if she does or not. I haven't thought.
She doesn't want to get paid.
Are you getting that vibe from Rich?
Rich?
Not at all. Not
so
at all.
Bonnie's out of this. Bonnie's like
is
all about doing a
what are you,
favor.
fucking pimp, Rich?
Huh?
You're pimping your wife out?
I wish I could, but she's too old. What am I gonna fucking pimp that fucking wrinkled prune?
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ!
Let's break this down. How much money do you want from Jimmy?
Nothing. Not a thing. This is what I want from him. Okay, this is what I want. What I'm joking with you. We're friends. If Jimmy's done roasts where I've looked over jokes of his, he's looked over jokes of mine. We do it with Jeff. We do it with everybody. Right. We help each other out. We're friends.
There's a misunderstanding here.
It was a joke, and maybe he took it wrong. Maybe it was too early in the morning.
I think you were feeling him
Yeah,
out.
I didn't.
I really was.
I never get offended at Voss.
I think you were feeling him out.
And I'm not being cunt to you. I was joking with you about the other thing about your pre-warmer. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. His money, even it couldn't even come close to what we fucking need. So I don't care. It's really? 1,000, 2,000. That's nothing at this fucking point in my life. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's a weekend.
It's a joke. It's not a weekend. It's 2 weekends. So. It was a joke. It was a joke. Right. Okay, so whatever you have to send, I'm sure she'll look at. Maybe she can come over and do some decorating too. Whatever.
Do you want him to at least?
Oh boy.
Do you want him to at least pay for the travel? Is that what you're hinting at? If she comes in
travel?
New York?
No.
Well, between the turnpike.
It's not a fucking open mic show. He doesn't have to pay for travel. He doesn't have to pay for anything. She likes
but if she comes to the
him.
city, that's a lot of money with the parking and the tolls.
She's probably she's coming anyhow.
When I sent her, that was. I didn't ask her to take a special trip in. She was already in. But I sent her the pilot. Just as
did she help you at all?
We haven't really. We've talked. She had a couple of good because she's smart, and I know that she's good with script.
She's good.
But it's like you want someone to see it and go, oh, okay.
You think, listen, my goal today, besides governors this weekend,
but I'll say this:
I'm not stirring the pot. I can see it in Jimmy's face.
But I'll say this:
you said something. Yes, he's very upset.
I wouldn't say upset. No,
he's not as upset right at this moment.
I think he's more upset that I put up the Florentine thing, joking. I think he really is.
No,
because I'm not cunty. I'm not a cunty guy.
But he's like outside. He was kind of joking, but I'm doing this, not as long as you, but close. Like I'm doing it 21 years too, and I kind of know when someone's kidding, and I kind of know when someone's.
To God, I was 100% kidding. Right. I swear to God, I was 100% kidding on that.
I
wasn't kidding on the Florentine thing. I was kidding on the money thing.
You don't have a god.
Huh?
You don't. You denied it, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the tattoos.
So I really 100%, okay.
All right.
On
to a Jew to bring in percentages.
Of course.
98%.
Oh. It's just I can't do this anymore.
What do you mean by this?
Everything.
Everything.
The business. I just want to get a fucking little mobile home and travel.
Just retire and
just fucking
see the country.
Drive. I don't care about the fucking country. I just want to get away and play golf.
So why don't you do that?
Golf around the country.
You should do that.
Right?
Get a mobile home for the fucking summer.
I got 3
How great
kids.
would that be?
I can't leave my kids.
She's young enough where you can bring her on the road still.
I'm not going to bring her. What is she going to caddy? What is he going to sit in the mobile home while I
Oh,
play
you
18
just want to go
holes?
without the rest of them?
Yes, I want to not deal with responsibilities and fucking the headaches.
No, too bad you're
Don't you ever
white.
feel- too bad. I know. I'm not white. I'm a Jew. It's different.
Well, not black.
So you know what I mean. Just get the fuck out and not deal with everything. Don't
You're having a
ever
nervous
feel that way?
breakdown, huh?
Yeah.
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 It's getting to you.
It's fucking everything. Yeah, it just gets to you.
It's weird in
After a while.
any part of the entertainment business.
How would you know?
feel like I know exactly. I've heard.
Yeah,
I've heard tell
go
from
ahead.
real people ever in the entertainment business. You can't take a vacation from what you do because you start feeling like, well, I'll be forgotten. It's over. I won't be able to get another gig.
How am I going to be re-forgotten?
He's going to be re-forgotten.
How could that possibly happen?
And then you'll be re-forgotten.
You're playing Governors?
Yeah, this weekend,
nice.
Friday and Saturday.
Oh, that sounds like a great plug. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I love Governors.
Levittown, right?
That's a good club.
good club.
Yeah,
That's a good
Governors
club.
is a
That's one of
really
the good clubs.
It's I would say probably the best club on Long Island.
And let me
I think
tell
it's
you
the
something.
only club on Long Island.
That's what I
No,
meant.
there's like three of them.
Brokerage and where else?
Yeah, there's a couple.
McGuire's. And
McGuire's, okay.
Your in-laws came to see me, and I think they had a good time. You said
Yeah, they loved you.
in Philly.
What, do you need me to say that?
Yes, because these fucking fans think I don't know what I'm doing on stage.
But I've said it a million times.
But
We
there
beat
wa-
the shit out of you on the radio show, and you give us great radio. But yeah, of course you know what you're doing on a stage.
So you would think
All right, I
4,000.
guess I have to do this for them. I got like 6 tickets for my in-laws. They all went, and they fucking loved you. Now it's awkward, though.
Why is it
Yeah.
awkward?
I would have worked it in somehow.
Now it's uncomfortable.
Huh? It was
You
awkward
had a-
with me and him when he said I was cunty. I'm not cunty.
But I would have worked it in nice for you.
You're a little.
I was cunty?
Yeah,
No, I wasn't cunty.
You sounded a little. You
He
sounded,
really, on some level, even though he's joking, he really does, on some level, think I fucked his ex-wife.
Wow.
Like on
Where
some,
the fuck did that come from?
We've talked about this before,
Yeah,
but
it's come
let's
up
bring it
before.
up again. Why do you think Jimmy fucked your
Well, here's-
ex-wife?
here's the
And were you
deal.
married to her at the time?
Kelly?
No,
yes.
we were separated.
And
We
why
were
did you sound so
separated.
desperate asking me to praise you like that?
I didn't
You're
sound
in a weird
fucking
spot
desperate.
today, man. You're pissing off everybody.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh boy,
But no,
you're gonna
no,
get
he-
some
he-
calls
he-
after the show.
no shit.
What happened? What did I do?
Voss, I can handle this. I was going to work in that shit nice for you, but then you had to fucking bring it up and make it all awkward.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they had a great
I'm
time.
having anxiety
They
this
loved
morning.
you.
Are you?
They did? Who liked me
Yes.
the best?
My in-laws, yeah.
What bit they liked the best?
I don't
The one
know.
that had good nights.
Thank you. Good. Oh, damn it.
They had a blast. Anyway, why? Let's do this story again. So you think Jimmy had sex with your ex while you were
It's not a
married
big
to her?
deal. We were separated. I
you,
forgave him.
He forgave him for something he might not have done.
It's in
No, Jimmy says he did not.
Yeah, he did
No,
not.
But he's not going to go in here and go, oh, I banged it. You know.
I told
Your
him
paranoia is brutal. I don't know how you live with that
when he
shit.
mentioned it again, like I know, again, I understand how humor works, and I understand what's funny and busting balls, and I understand that that's really a thing for him. Like, it kind of annoys me that he would actually think that, and a part of me takes joy in the fact that this dumb motherfucker thinks I would fuck his ex-wife. Like, it's
What? She was hot.
it's nothing to do with her being hot, stupid. I'm just
Yeah.
not that big a piece of garbage. I'm a sex
man.
addict, but I'm not a fucking animal. What do you think? I'd fuck my sister too? Like, Jesus Christ!
You're not an animal.
Wait, come on, man. There's a whole bunch of people that have never heard the story. Like,
Well, here's the thing.
You fucked my wife?
We were going to her house
right?
to watch my Def Jam appearance. We were doing a gig.
That's how long ago this
Wow.
was.
Okay, this
So
was
what is that? 1990,
15 years ago. or
Holy
something.
shit.
95ish.
So, but as we're
96?
pulling into the driveway
Yep.
to the complex,
Yep.
you could go straight, make a right.
But
or
you
a
were
left.
separated from her, but you still went over there to watch your Def
yeah,
Jam.
I'm still banging. We're hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
So you go straight, make a left, or make a right. You had to make a left to go to her place. He was leading. He made the left. That's a 1 in 3 guess. How did he know to make the left?
Oh shit!
I don't even remember. Like literally, if you told me,
But what if
And then hold
you
on.
looked in your wait?
no-
He looked in his mirror and saw that you already put the blinker on for the left.
I didn't have a blinker.
Which sometimes
I
you
didn't have
do
a
if you're the
blinker
lead
'cause we were
car.
on the
You look
complex.
behind you and go, oh, okay, I got
I didn't have
to
a
turn
blinker.
here.
I was in a complex. Who puts a blinker on in a complex?
So why was he leading if he didn't know where
A
to go?
complex? What are you talking about?
Apartment complex.
why was I?
Why
No,
was
you
he
said he
leading
was
if he
leading
didn't know?
what?
We none of us had cell
He was
phones
in
back
cars.
then.
He was the car in
of me.
front.
Yeah,
Why was
so
I in
you're
front
the
of
car
you?
behind,
Yeah.
right? So why didn't you turn your blinker on to turn?
Not in
Then why
How-
was I leading? If
Why
you,
was he leading?
I don't even
know
remember.
that. Yeah, why were you leaving?
I don't know.
Did you say make a left?
That even helps the profile even better.
Maybe you told him, hey, make a left up there.
Maybe you discussed it ahead of time or something.
But to think that I would actually just lead you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then-
He's
But
smarter than
then-
that.
I found Dangerfield matches in her place, and
She
that's
was
all he
fucking
worked.
Rodney.
Yeah, no, I said she was probably fucking Lenny. He was the black host. And Lenny Barnadoe used to
He had
host.
the biggest, like, fucking
gigantic
unit.
cock. Gigantic cock.
Hey,
Lenny
Mrs.
Barnadoe.
Voss, let me tell you.
All right.
You were smoking back then, Jimmy? I forgot
Oh,
that
God,
you used to
yeah, I
smoke.
smoked
I
since
forgot,
Me and him used to
2001.
smoke together.
I forgot that Jimmy smoked. That's how long it's been
2001.
now.
But yeah,
Marlboro.
he's always secretly
So-
thought that I actually.
But it wasn't you I was mad at.
But he actually thought.
Yeah, because the matches are in the place.
Yeah, Dangerfield matches.
And you thought Jimmy left him.
What would you think?
I wouldn't think my
went
fucking
to
friend
Dangerfield?
was banging my ex.
Like, it wouldn't even occur.
yeah,
to
I wouldn't
me.
even think that.
That's
Why?
such a Columbo thing that doesn't really happen in real life. Matches end up somewhere, and it's because it directly
I do have
pulls
issues.
together.
I do have.
Sometimes you just got matches.
You're not a good person. Do you like? I used to feel guilty. I lived when I lived with Jim and Jade. Jade was a stripper, and she was fucking sexy. I couldn't even jerk off because she was my friend. She was my friend too, but she was my friend's girl. I couldn't even, and I've joked with him about this. I couldn't even whack my bag to my friend's chicks. I can't do it.
What
So
are you
you fucked
thinking
him.
about him?
I couldn't.
I
jerk
can't
off
do
to
it, dude. It feels because I have to when I'm fucking jacking off. There has to be something real.
A storyline fantasy. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
And the
Yeah.
the idea of betraying a friend like
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry, I'll
is
never bring-
way too. It's
Yeah.
too gross
See
to
what
me
he's
to
doing
even
here?
jerk off to.
Here's the
Honestly.
thing.
going on
Here's the
with you?
thing.
Voss, where does this shit come from?
I couldn't even think of that with your.
Where's this
other
shit come
chick.
from?
Abandonment.
You got a lot of
Abandonment.
She
paranoia.
lived in Middlesex.
Abandonment.
Huh?
Oh,
Abandonment issues.
thank you.
You have the abandonment issues with your mom.
Yeah.
And it carries over into your relationships where you feel that the woman is
I wouldn't say
always
you
going
wanted
to
to
fuck
leave.
you over.
I let it go. I don't think you did it.
I would. It wouldn't even occur to me to do it. No matter what she looked like, no matter what the circumstances were, it wouldn't. I wouldn't let it. I wouldn't let my friend's girl or ex girl suck my dick. It would never happen.
Wow.
Ever.
What about a friend's friend?
Possibly. Depend. If she was quiet.
He was quiet.
But no, I would never occur to me.
So
Yeah.
he made the left, and you're thinking, how the fuck does he know the left? And you were the car behind him.
Well, I remember that my matches were there, so I wanted to get them out
Right,
of
you
there.
got to get your matches.
Yeah.
And, wow, that's a bold leap, though, just because you made the left.
I do have a bad imagination when it comes to things.
We've seen your act. We know you do.
and then and then you forget the facts around that day, so then you have to assume so much shit.
I literally don't remember if she lived in a house or an apartment. And when he said you made the left, I'm like, why wouldn't you just tell me what direction to go? I don't remember we went in separate cars. I have no memory of that whatsoever.
I don't know where we're coming from.
I was at
We
his
were
Def Jam appearance.
We were doing.
Why
a gig
wouldn't I have
together.
fucked her that night while you were doing Def Jam? I knew where you were. It's not me and dumb Eric McMahon are the only two white faces in a sea of aggression.
I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable by saying that. It will never happen.
I wasn't
again.
uncomfortable by it, but it was because it was almost like if you were
What?
accused of stealing the Goodyear blimp. Like it's just
What am I going to do with Bobby?
oh,
I'm shaking my head, Voss, because it seems exhausting to live this way.
I know
Yeah.
it does.
Because you
Just
have a lot of
constant-
paranoia with your wife. You think she's banging this and that. And
constant suspicion and
Yeah, it wasn't
exhausting.
people are
uncomfortable
trying
by
to
it.
fuck you over all the
I
time.
watch too many movies.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. All right, we got a break to catch up. But Rich Voss is here. Governor's Levittown tomorrow and Saturday. And I brought your singing to the show yesterday or 2 days ago.
I think I'm going to go to the tomorrow, Friday night,
Really?
to Governor's.
Yeah.
It's like right around the corner from my house. It's
Yeah,
very
but
close
you have
to
to
me.
leave your house.
That's the problem. But sometimes I
You
do.
might be able to do it.
Sometimes
Baby
I do.
steps.
I've gotten out
Yeah,
to Governor's.
baby
I
steps.
go to Governor's. I take that trip down the old Wantagh.
Yeah, it's a fun club.
Yeah.
I want to talk about you singing Neil Young. I heard it on your latest
Oh,
podcast.
man, yeah.
And I brought it in here 2 days ago. We played it.
No.
Oh,
I want
yes,
to talk about
we
it after the
did.
break.
We were fascinated at your knowledge of Neil
Wait, Jimmy
Young
wasn't here.
lyrics.
So it's Monday. So Jimmy hasn't heard it.
No.
So we have to replay it and talk about it.
Sings a great song about you fucking his ex-wife. Jesus Christ.
Oh, cock talk? Sure.
It's just.
It's fucking.
But do you realize
a
for
chore.
15 years? And,
Yes.
and again, I've never gotten angry at it because a part of me really
I've only
did
brought it up
enjoy.
like 4 times.
Enjoy him
He's
thinking
brought it up
that
50
right.
times, but a part of me enjoyed the fact that he would torture himself with something so incomprehensible.
That never happened.
But I mean,
Is she fuckable, though?
She was back then.
I don't remember what
I mean,
she looked like.
still
She was an
is.
attractive girl, but
Yeah.
I don't.
But
She
you just
looked like
didn't think of her
Cheryl
that way.
Teagues when I
I
married her.
couldn't even jerk off to somebody's chick. I wouldn't care what they looked
She
like.
looked like Cheryl
Can't do
Teagues
it.
when I married
You
her.
are
When
a
I
sweet
first-
talker.
But
I couldn't even jerk off to her.
But again,
Congratulations.
I'm so dirty. The way, like you said, the fantasy has to have a real fucking
Yeah, it does.
storyline.
Isn't that weird?
And the betraying the friend part would kill any fucking angle I could jerk off to. Like
Yeah.
that would be first and foremost.
I hear you.
Thinking about somebody's
Did you
wife
take
isn't
that-
betraying a friend.
But my fantasy would be I would be fucked up by. No, it's not. Thinking about it's fine. But
The fantasy isn't hot enough. It's weird. It's awkward. I know what you
if
mean.
the friend
too
is
weird.
watching, come on.
Oh,
I would just
Jesus.
keep
if I'm
thinking
the
about
friend
the
and I'm
betrayal.
watching, that's not betrayal.
I figured out something else
Betrayal.
today.
What?
You're mad that Jimmy didn't ask you to do some time down in the
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
Is that what this is about with the Florentine
Whoa,
thing?
Stop.
Is that the
I'm
thing?
100% I'm mad
Because you're comfortable in that
one,
role
I
of
wouldn't want to
hosting,
do
and you're like,
time
wait a
if-
minute, I could have been the host
No,
before Jimmy.
No,
Is that
I
what this is
wouldn't-
about?
First of all, I'm not delusional. I don't draw even close to the people that drew on that show, so I don't expect
It wasn't
to
about
be on that
drawing.
show.
The tickets
No,
were already
no.
sold,
You
and then
just said- you just
Norton
said,
said,
I'm
"Look,
mad
I'm
that I'm not the
gonna
host."
give my friend a few minutes
No,
up front."
I wouldn't want to do it because
And you're mad that he didn't ask you.
You're 100% wrong. You're 100% wrong because one, I didn't have CDs to sell after the show, so why would I want to go on stage? Two,
all about
for
the
me, in that show, not Florentine, for me, it's a lose-lose situation because to warm up, nothing's going to come out of it, but it could be a fucking debacle. From you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jim killed him for it.
Jim killed,
Florentine was
but
great.
he doesn't have the animosity from the O&A audience that sometimes I get.
That was
So,
that was
it's
a
little-
predominant. That was more of a Howard crowd. They were much more there. Artie, because
Yeah.
everybody
There
went
was
to
a
see
big
Artie.
Howard presence.
No,
in that
I
show.
was.
good, though. There was
I had a
no-
good time going. Sometimes not working, just going, enjoying, hanging with them, watching them. You're 100% wrong on that.
All right. The animosity, I think that's more of your paranoia, too.
Maybe a
I've
little.
heard that the fans are great to you.
They are.
Around
They usually
America.
are. They were on the tour. It was great.
All right, Cock Talk with Mars there, Sam.
God, talk.
Quick setup here, please.
Mars, I guess, was on a different radio show. I was just listening and I heard it. So
Oh.
All right.
Welcome back to Cock Talk. I'm Mistress Vixen. Today, we're talking about your first man-on-man experience. We have Mars on the phone from Puerto Rico. Mars, talk to me, baby.
I'm a changed man as of yesterday. Yeah, I'm a fucking changed man. I'm not the same.
Mars, I see here you had your first gay experience last night.
Yeah.
Yummy. So tell me, what was that little asshole of yours like before the big night?
My shit is so tight, man. I guess I'm anal retentive. It's so tight.
Sexy. And what was going through your head when you whipped out that big dick?
He tells me to lie down on my left side, and I'm facing a particular direction. And then he pulls his apparatus out. I'm like, hell no, that shit is not going near me. Sure enough, he goes behind me.
How big was it?
It was, I swear to God, about 2 feet long.
Ooh, you're a spicy little bitch, aren't you? And what did he say before he put it in you? Did he ease it in?
I'm just feeling for a second, and all of a sudden, this motherfucker, all the way in my ass. Oh.
Ooh, you lucky little taquito. Tell me more.
He goes like this. Come on, buddy, help me here. Work with me. Let me do my job.
What was that job?
Open my ass.
I don't know how you guys do it. Just letting that rainbow-striped freak flag fly.
On, alcohol. Alcohol.
This all sounds so dirty. How'd you get cleaned up after? Did he do it for you?
Yeah, he cleaned it afterwards. No, he did it afterwards in front of me. No, he did.
Ooh, how did he do that?
What is it? Toss salad? You could toss my salad anytime.
Ooh, he licked your asshole clean with his tongue?
Exactly.
My God, Mars, you are so naughty. Any guy would be lucky to go south of the border with you.
This is our secret. Don't tell anybody.
What I wouldn't give to have a dick sometimes. Well, tune in next week when Cock Talk returns, and we talk to guys about their first time with a down low brother. Mars, I bet you have a story like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, you little Spanish fly, you've got me all wet. See you next week for more Cock Talk.